Now, you'll have all have seen the news this morning. Fantastic news about Drogheda United partnering up with Head in the Game and renaming their stadium the Head in the Game Park. So absolutely brilliant news. And I'm delighted to be joined by my fellow PRO at Head in the Game. That is Stefan McKevitt. I can't interview myself, so I'm going to have a chat with Stefan about the group and about today's fantastic news. Stefan, we'll start with that. It's an absolutely fabulous gesture from Drogheda United. Aside from the impact this will have, surely this will have a wider impact. I mean, it's a real step forward for promoting mental health in Irish society.
Yeah, it's massive. Like the club size of Drogheda coming on board and naming the stadium after us for the year is just incredible. Like, we're totally blown away by it, and it's a serious gesture. Like, the goodwill that's in it, we can't thank them enough, especially Conor and all the men behind it. It's incredible for us, and just the publicity picked up from it is just taken off. Really, it's great to see.
And you were one of the founder members of the group. It was originally set up by a group of Dundalk supporters. And I suppose your first big project last year was the video "Don't Turn Your Floodlights Off," and it was played at half time on the Watch LOI stream for a couple of weeks, which was great as well. So if you want to just tell some of our viewers here that mightn't be familiar with Head in the Game, how it started and what the goal is.
Yeah, no problem. Well, it started off by, I just got a message from Dean Arrowsmith. He was involved with Dundalk a few years ago, and he since moved over to Chicago, but he's still very closely linked with Dundalk and everything around it. He just messaged me after Harry Taft passed away and just asked me, listen, there's nothing around mental health. Doesn't seem to be anyone like support even there for people to go to talk to people, like a link, something like that, and to just come together to talk about it. And he just says, listen, there's a few people interested. Would you think about coming on board yourself? So I thought straight away it was a great thing to get involved with. He just started. He set up the group. Then basically got Stephen Todd, Aidan Locke, and Jay McKeown and Sean Hand, and we all just came together and just formed a group. Literally started off as WhatsApps, and then there was ideas put in, and literally Dean just came to us one day and said, listen lads, I wrote this poem. It'd be great to get different people from around the league involved in the League of Ireland to say a line, record it, send it into us, put it all together. So the likes of Andy Reid, James McLean, Pat McGibbon, like these sort of men, like just were happy to send in something to us, and we put it all together, and it literally took off on social. It was brilliant to see all the interactions, and then we were getting messages of support from everywhere. So it's just a great thing to be involved in. I'm very proud of everything we've done so far.
And aside from today's fantastic news about United Park being renamed Head in the Game Park, there's further projects coming down the road, isn't there? Without giving too much away, this is only really the start for Head in the Game and their message of promoting mental health within not only the League of Ireland but further Irish society. I suppose the question I would like to ask, you need to get cooperation from League of Ireland clubs, from people involved within the league. How have you found that as a group? Have you found the clubs very happy to get on board with this? Obviously, Drogheda were very, very happy to get on board, but in terms of dealing with the other clubs, contacting players to do bits and pieces and interviews, have you found there's a lot of support for this out there?
Yeah, there seems to be big support out there for it. Most of the clubs we've got in contact with have been brilliant. They've been able to do little bits and pieces for us, like let players do like wee video clips and different things just to send out to us. Like, we're just hoping that more can come on board now, and just like any wee bits that we can put out just to get as much publicity as we can. If we can help people, it's just getting the message across. Like, there is people there. If you talk, it can help you big time,
And if people want to follow Head in the Game and find out a little bit more about the group, and maybe they might like to get involved, where can they find Head in the Game on social media?
Yeah, Head in the Game LOI. It's we have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're on all the big social platforms, and I think there's a couple more recent additions to the group, from Cork and Pat's fan as well. So there's enough of us there to get back to people, you know.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Stefan, fantastic news today. Very best of luck to everyone involved in the group for what's coming up over the next while. As I said, we don't want to give away too many spoilers, but very, very exciting times. And above all, it's pushing a very, very important message.
Yeah, that's the main thing. And just finally, thanks to Drogheda United again for supporting us, and this serious gesture means the world to us. So hopefully it goes down well with everyone, which I'm sure it will.
Brilliant stuff. Stefan, thanks for speaking to me this morning.
Thanks, Kieran. See you.